The Space Marines are the pinnacle of human warfaring evolution, created by the mighty Emperor during his Great Crusade. They are the ultimate weapon against the tide of alien aggression, which threatens to wipe out all of humanity. Selected from the elite of mankind's untold billions of citizens, Space Marine candidates are subject to extensive genetic engineering, as well as years of training that many recruits do not survive. Standing 7 feet tall and encased in nearly indestructible armor, the Space Marine is an awe-inspiring sight that many humans will never live to see.
Space Marines are the ultimate superhuman warriors. Their bodies and their minds have been altered by surgery, by drugs, by training, by conditioning, by all sorts of strange and bizarre ways. Space Marines have unique organs implanted into them that give them capabilities beyond that of normal human beings. But the most impressive thing about a Space Marine is actually his will to win, his fortitude, his sense of worth, his sense of identity, and his absolute stalwart belief in the Emperor and in the defense of the Imperium.
As one of the founding chapters of the Space Marines, the Ultramarines are the highest example of nobility and righteousness in this dark universe.
The Ultramarines are the epitome of a Space Marine chapter.
After a rebellion known as the Horus Heresy, the Ultramarines Primarch created a doctrine that defines the chapters and governs all aspects of chapter organization and battle tactics. This is known as the Codex Astartes.
The Codex Astartes was created 10,000 years ago by the greatest leader the Ultramarines have ever known, Rabuti Guliman. And he wrote the Codex Astartes to define what a Space Marine chapter should be like. And for that reason, it's regarded as almost as a holy book by the Space Marines. And most of the Space Marine chapters actually follow its rules and regulations really, really closely.
In the Imperium of Man, there are thousands of different Space Marine chapters, each with 1,000 members. The Ultramarines chapter is divided into 10 companies. Each company is commanded by a veteran Space Marine who's been awarded many honors during their lifetime of service as a result of bravery and honor in battle.
Captain Titus is a really, really great example of an Ultramarines captain. He's got bags of experience, but the main thing about him is he can balance tactical, strategic objectives in his head. He's the guy who can actually work out what's the best course of action in an instant, and he's got a really well-honed instinct for what's right and what's the best way to get the job done.
Though they may look similar in their power armor, Space Marines are individuals with their own thoughts and feelings. To help prevent heresy and rebellion that has arisen in the past, Space Marines live a warrior-monk lifestyle established by the Codex. However, the level of strict adherence to the Codex varies amongst Space Marine chapters.
The contrast with the guys that serve him, the veteran sergeant and the relatively young Leandros, is actually a really, really great way that the game exposes the myth that Space Marines are all cut from the same cloth. Each one of these guys has got an individual character and personality, and this is really quite well drawn out in the gameplay and in the characters of there's different characters that they've got, and actually it's one of the things that's really exciting and pleasing about the game.
The next video in this series will take you deeper into the world of Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. We will travel to Forge World Graia, learn why this planet is so important to the Imperium, as well as how its landmarks and locations play an important role in the game.
Free shipping when you pre-order the exclusive collector's edition through THQ.com. U.S. and Canadian customers only. Restrictions apply. Rated M for mature.